So to create a new card, you're going to want to go to the template under To Be Scheduled, click Copy, and under Title, you're going to want to enter the customer name, the unit number if required, the TB number, and if you have the due date promised to the customer, you're going to want to put that as well. Make sure that you keep your checklist and hit Create Card. Once you've created your customer card, you're going to want to open up your card, fill out the department details, customer details, billing info, and SRO details. Next, you want to go to the checklist, and you're going to check off the first two items if you've created your SRO and completed the customer details above. In order to schedule a job, you're going to want to first go to the checklist, and you're going to see To Be Scheduled. So you're going to go up to where it says Due Date, and you will select the due date or the schedule that's been promised to the customer, and click the correct date. If you want to view your jobs at a glance, you can clear the card and you'll see a calendar button up in the top right. If you click it, you can view by week or by month for all of your jobs that you have scheduled. If a scheduled job changes, you can easily just go into the calendar and drag it between the different dates. You're going to notice the checklist and the labels features. An example would be when the job requires parts to be ordered. You're going to want to go into the task and put the description of the parts to be ordered and click Save. Then you're going to want to update this card's labels and put parts to be ordered, when the parts have been ordered, the purchaser is going to go into the card and update the ETA and click Save. And then update the label status for the card. And the same for when the parts arrive. You're also going to want to assign a member depending on what is required for the job to the card. There are two ways you can do this. One is to click on Members in the top of the card. So for an example, if there are parts to be ordered, assign the appropriate member. Or you can clear out of the card and drag the member to the card. Any pertinent details for the job should all be recorded in the activity in the comments section. And always remember to update the labels depending on the current status of the card. In this example, prior to contacting the customer, you should be selecting Requires Follow-up. You'll see up in the labels in the top. It's important to remember whenever updating your cards to always update the proper labels. You're going to notice the list of labels here. Reds are roadblocks, anything that's waiting. All of the labels don't always show, so if you click Show All Labels on the bottom, it'll display all the labels. The importance with the labels is the ability to filter cards. If you look at the menu on the right hand side and click Filter, you can search all jobs by the appropriate filter. Again, if you click Show All Cards, you'll see all of the labels to be filtered. As well, you'll also notice that this board has a series of lists in order to move the jobs between statuses. The lists are prioritized top to bottom, so top being the next on deck. And as the job is started, it moves to work in process. When it's completed, to be invoiced. Once it's invoiced, it's done.